You want to see something really special? Have a look at all these Subaru Outbacks. Got a couple of different shades of green. Outbacks love to be in the bush. That's why they call them Outbacks. I'll park mine right here in the trees. Gonna be taking these units over to Ann Arbor, Michigan, Commerce Township. Everybody loves a Subaru in Detroit. You know, the hardest thing for me about living in Detroit is pulling off me fake American accent, trying to convince everybody that I'm from the United States, when in reality, I am from the beautiful island nation of Jamaica. But one day, me gonna save up all of me money. Me gonna buy a plane ticket. I'm gonna fly back to my home country to see my beautiful girlfriend. We're gonna wriggle our toes in the sand. We're gonna smoke a little ganja. We're gonna listen to some reggae music and watch the sunset upon the ocean. All praises be to Jah. Rah, rah, booyashaka. So I finally made it. The place so many NASCAR fans only dream about. And don't you think for one goddamn second I didn't request a room with a complete and unencumbered view of the very sacred grounds where all the magic has happened over the years, the Kentucky Speedway, where people like Dick Trickle and Dale Jr. and his daddy, Dale Earnhardt, rest in peace, earned so many glorious victories. I can't get this goddamn thing to focus, but believe me, behind this window, there is a glorious proving grounds of horsepower and stuff like that on a hot Sunday. Could you imagine being out there with that crowd cheering and hollering, drinking, of course? It's almost like Daytona without being in Florida. God damn it, I can't get it. You know, driving through some of these small towns, you run into a couple of high school kids driving their fancy pickup trucks. And it's like, son, you want to get frisky with me and old Big Red? We'll play a game of cappuccino and you can be the coffee and I'll be the press. What do you think about that? Hey, man. When it comes time to planning your next family vacation, you should consider coming to Michigan, fool. We got lots of recreations for you to do. We got deers, we got northern pikes, and you know what we got? We got sand dunes. You ever been to a sand dune, fool? A sand dune is like a big hill, but it's covered in sand. You should come and check it out. We would love to see you in Michigan. Paid for by the Michigan Board of Tourism, fool. Extinguisher, fire extinguisher. I got the lever stuck behind the seat. It went off. Fire extinguisher. It's probably toxic as hell. I don't know, but fire extinguisher kind of sucks. I had a little adventure here at the truck stop. Ended up a back haul from Louisville. But best of all, I found a hotel right next to a cool looking flea market. I'm gonna see what I can get into over here. This place has got everything. Vintage power built irons. You got cars on a flatbed, a car hauler. You are not, I'm a shot caller, and you just a hot shot. I bring whips to dealerships, the money brings me options. You hauling busted Adidas to the stolen car auction. I run flat tops and hot rails, you jackknifing fifth wheels. We both hauling cars, but only one is the real deal. Smoking Fatty's now open in Elkhart, Indiana. Hey man, let's do a barbecue place. Sweet. What are we gonna call it? Something awesome. That's a terrible name. It's gotta have something to do with weed. Absolutely. Buds and brats. Barbecue, not brats. What about dubs and boobs? It's not a strip club. It's a barbecue joint. That's it. Smoking fatties. Oh, yeah. It's weed. It's barbecue. It's a double entendre. And you know what entendre means? It's the French word for bong hit.